Hi, I'm Dave Burstein and I'm from Dot Integrated Financial. I'm going to give you about a 10-minute brief introduction to how to use your BlackBerry more effectively. What areas of your BlackBerry do you use the most? The best thing is to do is set up your icons in that order on your home page so that they're there for you in the order that you like to use them. Messages, contacts, calendar, internet, browser, or options. That's basically the order that I use mine. And I don't bother having the phone on there because all you have to do is hit the phone key and that brings up all your phone information. This is the home screen and move applications screen to help you out with a few items in terms of moving those things around on the home screen. It tells you how to hide items on the home screen that you don't need and how to move them around. Simply, what you try to do is click on the icon that you need, move it to the position you want to by clicking move, and roll it over with the trackball. When it's there where you want it to be, hit the trackball again and that'll put you in the order of how you want to use it and where you want them to be. And here it's described how you can hide an icon or show all the icons, and just generally good information. But let's talk common sense and the real benefits of using your BlackBerry. These are the smart keys. In the smart keys, T's for top, B's for bottom. The next 6, agenda, day, week, month, create, go to, are all part of the calendar. And I'll explain to that how that works briefly. N, next, P, previous. U, unread, is probably one of the best features that people aren't aware of, and that's simply when you're already reading an email, in order to go to the next email, most people escape, go to the next one, see what they want to read. If you press U, it'll take you right to the text of the next unread email. And if you got to the top of your list, it'll go all the way back down to the oldest unread email. R is for reply, F is for forward, L is to reply to all. And the reason that you have to use the L is because the A was taken for agenda, V is for saved messages, S is for search, and Q is for quiet, which is a nice feature, or basically on the new bowl under the smart keys allows you to go into a meeting, press the Q, and it'll be on vibrate instead of it being noisy. And if you press the Q again, it brings you back down up to volume. Here's the same screen, just in alphabetical order to make it a little bit simpler for you. Now, next 4 or 5 screens have to do with BlackBerry Efficiencies. I'll just tell you, I'll highlight a couple of the key ones. The first is auto text. That's the #1 most underused feature of the BlackBerry. Where you find auto text is simply by going to the option button, which if we head back to this screen is number 5, the one with the wrench. Using the option button, you hit A, take you to about, go down a couple to auto text, open up auto text, you left click, you can go to new to create something. Under the replace, you type in FYI. Under with, you type out long form for your information. Press save. Next, and now you've created an auto text. Next time you're using an email and you want to forward something to somebody, and then you just press FYI spacebar, it'll type up for your information. I use this for a number of things. I use this feature for CM, for call me on my cell when you get a chance with my number, thank you very much. Or I use ICM, I called and left you a message, and when you get a chance, give me a call back on my cell. I use OWO, from on the way to your office, I'll see you shortly. Those are great things that, especially when you're driving, hitting 3 keys, hitting a send key helps you use the BlackBerry quickly and efficiently. I've discussed a number of these other things, smart keys, like previous and end, going back and forth. But here's another interesting thing is, in terms of viewing calls, press the Alt and the P, you'll see all your place calls. Press the Alt and the O, you'll see all your out calls. Press the Alt and the I and you'll see your incoming mails. The reason why this is a neat feature is because then you can go to the top of any particular date and say to delete all, and it'll restore some of your additional memory. Just a quick reminder, one of the reasons that you have to forward things, when you have an attachment, you can't just press reply. If you want to send it to somebody, you have to forward it to them. So you have to press the F key. Reading a message. Frequently when I'm out, I see people moving that trackball up and down, up and down, up and down. That's not what you should be doing. What you should be doing is using the space bar. When you hit the space bar and space down, you read a page at a time. I find that works great. Here's a little information on how to use the cap lock, the Noom lock, and how to clean up your message list. All there for you to see. Using a pin, great feature, because that's instantaneous, and that little D that picks it up, that shows that the person got it, it was delivered, you know that they got what you were sending them. Lots of times your BlackBerry freezes, you can press Alt Cap Delete to reboot it, or simply take out the battery and reinsert it. The toggle between screens. Now that's easy. It used to be when you're on the phone it was hard, but now it's pretty simple. When you're on the phone and you want to change applications, all you got to do is hit the trackball with the left screen and you can bring up the applications, or Alt S Escape brings up the applications. You can switch to the home screen or look up whatever you want to while you're still on with a call. Font size, go to the options screen, click the letter S and change your font size to whatever you prefer. I've got on here, I prefer Milbank, BB Milbank, and I like to use a font size of 12, and I also put it on bold so that it's easy for me to read. Speed dial, another underused feature, but one thing that's great about speed dial is that I actually use it for call forwarding, so I just usually use my cell number. And for call forwarding, when I'm at home, I call forward it home by pressing, in case of Rogers, it's a *21*, the number with a number sign, that'll call forward to your home. The other one is call forward to your office for number 3 and number 4. To call forward off, you press number sign, 21 number sign. Each service has their own identifications of how to call forward and call off, and all you have to do is check with them and see what they do. So, last thing I want to just take you to is on the calendar. And I'll just use my BlackBerry quickly itself and show you on the calendar key. You hit that calendar key, you press the left thing to get your options, press O to bring up your options. Under the options, general options, click, and you go down, press to the bottom, and there's this spot here that says enable quick entry. No or yes. That has to be on no to be able to use those smart features that we talked about in terms of using the phone. The other thing I like to do is I like to have the initial view as being agenda. So that way it just shows my particular orders of what's going on, my meetings and what I have to do. So that's a quick summary and quick ideas of some things that might help you on your BlackBerry. If you're interested, feed through it, use the features, and try them as you go. If you have any specific questions, you can look us up on my website, which is at .if.-if.com, or look us up on the web. Have a great day. Hope this helps.